The Sahara is not just sand, it's a golden sea, stretching beyond imagination. Its waves are dunes, sculpted by wind and time, shimmering beneath the relentless sun. This immense landscape is both beautiful and intimidating, a place where the horizon blurs and the sky seems to melt into the earth. Its silence and beauty have called to people for centuries, promising adventure and a link to something ancient. Here, the wind whispers stories of old traders, lost cities, and the endless search for water and meaning. The desert's vastness humbles all who enter, yet it also inspires a sense of wonder and possibility. To answer that call is to join a caravan, a moving community daring to cross this vast wilderness. Each step forward is a step into the unknown, guided by tradition and the wisdom of those who have come before. The caravan is more than a means of travel. It is a symbol of unity and resilience. Our journey begins at the edge of this expanse, where the modern world fades into desert tradition. Here, the last traces of city life are left behind, replaced by the timeless rhythm of the desert. The boundary between civilization and wilderness is thin, marked by a single step onto the sand. The air is thick with spices and the earthy scent of camels. People gather, each with a story and a hope. Merchants haggle over goods, travelers share nervous laughter, and guides check their supplies. The marketplace is alive with anticipation, a crossroads of cultures and dreams. The caravan is a promise of safe passage, a living entity preparing to face the unknown. Every bundle tied, every camel loaded is a testament to careful planning and trust. The sense of purpose is palpable as the group readies itself for the journey ahead. The calm Tuareg guides, children's laughter and shared determination bind us together. Their blue robes stand out against the sand, a symbol of their deep connection to this land. In the camp, stories are exchanged and bonds are formed, creating a sense of family among strangers. As dawn breaks, the caravan rises, a chain of life stretching toward the horizon. The first rays of sunlight paint the dunes gold, and the cool morning air is filled with quiet excitement. With each step, we become part of an ancient tradition, moving forward together into the heart of the Sahara. The soft padding of camel feet becomes our heartbeat as we leave the familiar behind. Footprints mark our passage, soon to be erased by the wind, reminding us of the fleeting nature of our journey and the enduring spirit of the desert. The Golden Sea has called, and we have answered. With every step, we are woven into its story, carried forward by hope, courage, and the promise of discovery. A caravan is a moving city, a living organism that breathes and shifts with the desert winds. It is a world unto itself, winding its way across endless dunes, where every grain of sand holds a story, and every step forward is a testament to human endurance. Within this city, there are rules and leaders, customs shaped by centuries of survival in one of the harshest environments on Earth. The caravan is not just a group of travelers, it is a society, bound together by necessity and tradition. At the head is the Amadgas, the chief guide. His wisdom is our lifeline. He reads the stars, the wind, and the shifting sands, making decisions that mean the difference between life and death. His experience is our compass, and his calm presence reassures even the most anxious traveler. The caravan is a tapestry of Tuareg guides, merchants, families, and adventurers. Each person brings their own hopes, fears, and dreams, woven together by the journey. Some seek fortune, others seek safety, and some are simply drawn by the call of the unknown. Camels, the true heroes, carry us across the sand, each with its own personality and endurance. They are more than pack animals. They are trusted companions, able to sense danger and navigate the desert's hidden paths. Their patience and strength are legendary. As the sun sets, life settles into routine. Each group claims its space, and the sprawling camp becomes a patchwork of small neighborhoods. Tents rise from the sand, and the day's fatigue gives way to a sense of belonging. The air fills with the aroma of cooking fires and the murmur of many languages. Laughter and song drift across the dunes, blending with the crackle of flames and the distant calls of camels settling for the night. People share food, water, and stories. Friendships form through small acts of kindness. Around the fire, strangers become companions, and the hardships of the day are softened by shared memories and dreams of home. The camels are not just beasts of burden. They are our partners, our ships across this sandy ocean. Their steady pace and gentle eyes remind us that survival here is a shared effort between human and animal. Without them, the Sahara would remain impassable, its secrets locked away behind walls of shifting sand. The caravan's progress is slow but relentless, a testament to the resilience of all who travel within it. The caravan society is built on trust and shared vulnerability. Every member, from the youngest child to the oldest guide, depends on the others for safety, wisdom, and hope. Every night, the bonds of community grow stronger. Stories are exchanged, songs are sung, and the vast loneliness of the desert is replaced by a sense of unity. In this city of sand and souls, we find belonging, a fleeting, fragile home carried forward by hope, memory, and the promise of another dawn. The day begins before sunrise in the cool grey light. Tents come down, breakfast is quick, and the march starts with the first light. The caravan moves at a steady pace, the rhythm of camel feet hypnotic. The sun climbs, heat builds, and conversation fades as we conserve energy. The world shrinks to the sand ahead and the person in front. The landscape shifts, gravel plains, towering dunes, wind-sculpted rocks. Guides lead us through secret corridors, revealing the Sahara's artistry. As the sun sets, the caravan halts, camels kneel, and tents rise. The smell of cooking fires fills the air. We gather to rest and share a meal. Hardships melt away in the warmth of community and music. Each day's march is a meditation, each night a celebration of survival. Traveling with the Sahara Caravan is joining a story thousands of years old. Ancient roots, once arteries of Africa, connected empires and carried gold, ivory, and salt. The salt trade was the Sahara's lifeblood. Salt, mined deep in the desert, was as valuable as gold. Legendary cities like Timbuktu rose from this trade, becoming centers of culture and learning. Our caravan echoes these great journeys, living history in motion. Along the route, we find rock engravings and camel bones, reminders of a greener past and the desert's dangers. The guide's traditions and stories are a living heritage, passed down through generations. By joining this journey, we become students of a culture that endures. Here, history is not a relic, but a living, breathing practice. After endless sand, the first glimpse of an oasis is pure magic. A faint green line becomes palm trees, and excitement ripples through the caravan. Arriving feels like entering another world. Cool air, sweet blossoms, and precious water everywhere. The oasis is a hub for trade, rest, and news, a vital stop for all desert travelers. We replenish supplies, wash, repair, and let the camels rest. Caravans meet, stories are exchanged, and the wider world feels close again. Days are spent relaxing in the shade. Nights are for music, dancing, and feasting with locals. These moments of joy strengthen our bonds and heal our bodies. But the oasis is only a pause. Soon, we must face the desert again. The memory of this paradise gives us strength for the journey ahead. The oasis is a jewel in the dust, a promise of life in the heart of the Sahara. The Sahara's beauty hides immense danger. Sandstorms, haboobs, arrive as dark, roaring walls, turning day to chaos. The guides act fast. Camels kneel, we huddle behind them, faces covered, trusting their experience. The storm passes, leaving silence and a world reshaped by sand. Getting lost is a constant threat. The guide's knowledge is our compass. Sometimes even they must pause, searching for familiar landmarks. The desert tests our endurance, heat by day, cold by night, and the ever-present risk of illness or injury. We look after each other, sharing water, encouragement, and strength. These challenges strip away pretense, revealing our resilience and the power of community. The desert's trials forge us into a true caravan. In facing its teeth, we discover our own. The Sahara demands respect and rewards it with survival. Every hardship is a lesson in trust and unity. Night in the Sahara is a transformation. The heat fades, and the sky becomes a black velvet canvas ablaze with stars. The Milky Way glows, and the silence is profound. Lying on the sand, you feel connected to the universe. Guides point out constellations, sharing ancient stories and navigation secrets. The sky becomes our map and our comfort. Around the campfire, we share food, laughter, and music. Simple joys that become cherished memories. Mint tea passes from hand to hand, a ritual of friendship. The warmth of the fire and the closeness of companions bring peace. With stars above and sand below, we sleep feeling safe and part of something special. The desert night is a gift, one of wonder, connection, and belonging. The Sahara forges deep human bonds. In this vast, unforgiving landscape, every step taken together is a testament to trust and unity. The endless dunes and scorching sun demand not just resilience, but a willingness to lean on one another, to share burdens and hopes alike. Strangers become family as we depend on each other for survival. The desert strips away the superficial, leaving only the essential connections that sustain us. Each act of support, whether a steadying hand or a shared canteen, cements a bond that feels unbreakable. When a child falls ill, the caravan unites, sharing remedies, water, and comfort. In these moments, compassion flows freely, and the group's collective strength becomes a lifeline. The smallest gestures, a cool cloth, a whispered word of encouragement, carry immense weight. In hardship, kindness and presence matter more than words. Sometimes, just sitting together in silence by the fire is enough to remind us that we are not alone. The warmth of a hand on your shoulder can speak louder than any promise. Shared joy is just as powerful. A song lifts spirits, laughter lightens the march, and even the camels seem to smile. Music and stories echo across the dunes, weaving a tapestry of memories that will last long after the journey ends. These moments of happiness are precious, shining like stars in the desert night. In the desert, status and background fade, character and kindness define us. Around the campfire, everyone is equal, sharing food, stories, and dreams beneath the same endless sky. The desert teaches us to value what truly matters: generosity, courage, and empathy. Friendships form with the merchant who shares his dates, offering a simple gift that means so much more in this environment. Every shared meal, every exchanged smile becomes a thread in the fabric of our community. The guide who helps with your tent is more than just a leader. He becomes a mentor, a protector, and a friend. His experience and patience are a steady anchor in the shifting sands. The child whose laughter brightens the day reminds us of hope and resilience. Even in the harshest conditions, joy finds a way to bloom, and innocence becomes a source of strength for all. These are bonds forged in the fire of the Sahara, connections that last a lifetime. Around the fire, we share not just warmth, but our fears, our dreams, and our gratitude for one another. The journey across the sand is also a journey into the human heart. Each horizon crossed brings new understanding, not just of the land, but of ourselves and those who walk beside us. We discover the truest parts of ourselves and each other. The desert's silence invites reflection, and in that quiet, we find honesty and connection that is rare in the outside world. The desert strips us bare, but in doing so, it brings us closer. Facing the elements together, we learn to trust, to forgive, and to cherish the company we keep. In the end, we are not just travelers. We are a family. The bonds we form here are tested by wind and sun, but they endure, stronger than ever. The Sahara's greatest gift is the friendships it creates, ties that remain long after the sand has been left behind, reminding us that in the heart of the desert, we found each other. The final days bring anticipation and bittersweet emotion. The landscape shifts, shrubs, grass, and signs of settlement appear. The end is in sight, and a surge of energy runs through the caravan. We have crossed the Sahara, and the sense of accomplishment is immense. Yet, there's sadness as caravan life, with its unique rhythm and deep bonds, nears its end. Our arrival is quiet, but for us, it's momentous. We look back at the golden expanse, now a landscape of memories. The desert has tested and changed us, teaching strength, community, and the joy of being alive. We are not the same people who began this journey. Though we part ways, the experience connects us forever. The spirit of the caravan, resilience, friendship, and respect for the desert remains within us. Long after, we dream of the endless dunes and the friends we made, carrying the Sahara in our hearts.